I got some topics here. Okay. The way I have this titled, having a cop dad. All right. There's an artist right now who's going viral for a bad reason, and then I'm kind of conflicted on whether I want to ball out his name because I don't know if he wants this kind of publicity. But this is a post courtesy of T.TV. It says a Toronto rapper.
The whole post shows his whole name.
I know. So I may as well just say his name. His name is Goat Life, who recently been getting a buzz around the city, goes viral for new fans, dig up past legal troubles, right? So, cop who leaked the homicide.
Well, what kind of music does he make? Because
he makes like hold on. So, okay.
You want me to read that?
Yes, please.
A veteran Toronto police officer who leaked the London address of an alleged African warlord to his son who killed a man has resigned from the force after spending 3 years suspended with pay. Detective Constable Trevor Gregory, 48, was given a 12-month conditional sentence, half of the time spent in house arrest, in November after pleading guilty to breach of trust by a public official for giving his son the address of Bill Horace, 44, who was gunned down inside the Southeast London home where he lived with his wife and 2 children on June 21st, 2020. Kieran Gregory, 24, initially was charged with second-degree murder, but he pleaded guilty to manslaughter in August and is serving a 10-year prison sentence. Oh, that's a lie. You want me to read all that?
No.
So Kieran, is that the rapper?
I think he's the rapper. I'm just skimming through it here. Suspended from the force since he was charged in July 2020.
The 4 charges, discreditable conduct, insubordination, breach of confidence, and corrupt practice, have been stayed because Gregory has resigned effective May 1st, according to disciplinary documents obtained by the Free Press. Consequently, there's no longer jurisdiction in these matters. Hearings offer superintendent.
And I'll read this last part here. Gregory was linked to his son's crimes through screenshots found on his son's cell phone, which inadvertently was left behind on a Portrait Lane home after the deadly home invasion. The photo showed pieces of paper which were his father's handwritten address for the son for his son's court. The court heard. And
it keeps going, eh?
Yeah.
Because what does that say? 80K stained. What's that comment? 80K stained and only getting back 20K is wild plus 10 years. So did this African warlord stain 80K from them, and then the son want to get back? So the cop leaked, I guess, doxed the warlord. Son got to get back, only got 20K back, and then got 10 years for it.
And the kid's a rapper on top of that, bro. Like,
I feel like that kind of adds to the lore still. That doesn't. Why would he be, like, what's bad about, not what's bad about that, but like
that's the thing, and that's the question I want to bring here. Okay, well, we can get into I'll dig into the case later on a live or something like that. But like, okay, your dad is implicit in the crime that you did or whatever. He got suspended from the force. You're a gangster rapper, and your dad's on the force. Is that an L or a W? Because like the way his dad is kind of moving kind of gangster.
No, I was about to say, the way how his dad is moving, it's a W. So if his dad is like Paul Blart, Mall Cop, you know what I mean? Like snitching on everybody, all the members is gone because
arrested bear demand them. Yeah, yeah.
Like if it's like, okay, like Justin Trudeau's son can't be coming on some gang rap.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
But like Donald Trump's son, you know what I mean? Like if you wanted to move a little crazy, you might be able to get it out. That's a little stretch of an analogy, but like I feel just because his pops was moving a little shady.
Moving kind of surdy.
Yeah, moving surdy out here, so it kind of gives him some stripes.
So.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This is kind of conflicting because I see it from 2 different moral standards. Like from one, cop like giving out like discreet information, private information, wrong.
Yeah.
L. Giving it to his son who, caught a body because of the information, L, right?
Yeah.
But when we look at it from the musical culture lens, it's like corrupt cop, W.
Yes.
A guy getting his lick back for 80K stain, W.
80K.
Right? So
it depends African warlord. Like that sounds like a crazy lore, bro. Now I want to hear his shit, bro.
That could be a movie, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you stained an African warlord and if he's super connected in Canada, good luck, bro. They're gonna do something to you, bro.
Yeah, but I want to hear the music of the guy who stained the African warlord, bro. I don't care if his dad's a cop, bro. But now that I hear that his dad's a cop and he used like He tried to help.
Yeah, that's kind of
Now I want to hear this shit more, bro. That's my take on it. Like,
your dad got any raps too? Like,
yes, bro.
And Pops got off easy.
Yeah, he just got suspended, bro. Like, people are getting murked.
Yeah, man, basically orchestrated a hit, you know?
Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
Another conflicting aspect is like, okay, say you're a police officer and your son comes like, yo, someone just stole $80,000 from me, dad. Please, can you tell me his address? Like, I know you guys have the system. Like, yo, he stole $80,000 of my money, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
He ran off with 80K. Now you're looking like, okay, like, I don't want to get involved with this warlord. Like, you know, so he's not going to step in directly.
Yeah.
And he's like, but I guess giving the address is kind of like
That's
you're
directly helping him,
you're promoting your son getting his get back.
But all they were able to prove was there was his address written with the father's handwriting.
Yeah.
So it could have been one of those ones where it's like, oh, hey, son, I'm just going to leave the room for a second. And I happen to have this document here that's signed by me and has an address on it. Don't look at it, but I'm going to step out the room real quick.
Yeah.
So, like, there's that plausible deniability. Maybe that's why he didn't get no jail time.
I think he did that on purpose. He's like, I cannot send it to you. No, I'm
You know-
joking. I don't know why he's asking. But, I must write it down.
I'm reading here in the thing also, the widow of the person who passed away, children and siblings have launched a $750,000 wrongful death lawsuit against Trevor and Kiara Gregory, Toronto Police retired former Chief Saunders, and the Toronto Police Board, and 3 unnamed men. Okay, so Saunders was in charge at the time. So all of them are getting sued. $750,000 they want.
I can kind of agree with the lawsuit because that's an abuse of power. You violated your own conditions of privacy.
Yeah.
Whatever the African warlord did to your son, that's between them. But for you to utilize your power,
probably use the police database.
Exactly. That's privileged information. I swear you swear an oath, you know? Like,
bro, imagine the man goes into the police database, pulls up the address so he could slide it to his son to go do the drill, bro.
That's why that's family though. Shout out
it's a long request.
Lamar Johnson. He grew up in Melbourne with the man. He's a big actor now. But he was in the show, I think Your Honor.
Okay.
Yeah, and basically the premise of the show was there was this judge. And then his son ended up like hitting a pedestrian. You know what I mean? But his son wheeled from the scene, hit and run type thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the judge ended up presiding because somebody ended up getting wrongfully blamed. So then the judge is trying to finesse the system. So like this person ends up getting convicted and not his son.
Wow.
So like I can see government officials, police officers, all them type of Monday going above and beyond to make sure that their family, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to look the other way here. I'm going to slide this paperwork there.
Can you imagine how many people are, what do they call it? Accessories after the fact that are working in the legal system,
you know,
to their kids that have caught bodies, bro. You know what I'm saying? They just hide everything. Like nobody ever knew that they caught the body because like they know even how to hide it. They work for the system. So if we're gonna hide this body, we're gonna have to do this, this, and this. Y'all a little bit too sloppy. Like this is how my guys caught the last guy, bro. Chill. We're gonna do it like this, son.
Like, and even not even bodies, like probably enough misdemeanors. Oh, this is the detective's son. Just like look the other way for this one. Oh, this is my constable's friend. Just look the other way.
Armed robberies, all types of shit probably can get this like thrown away.
Do you feel like because the system is strong in that sense, maybe the judge presiding over this was like, okay, you know what? Like this guy's still an officer and he was protecting his son, or do you feel like they could kind of like support the boys in blue?
That's some blue wall of silence bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because like we can't from the outside, we ain't having that, bro. We're gonna look and be like, nah, fam, that's still corruption. From the inside, cool, I'm gonna protect my people. But that only works for them. If you ain't part of their team, it's like, fuck you, bro. Like, convict him like you would convict anybody else.
But maybe there are some officers that are like, I'm glad you took out that African warlord. I'm glad your son did that. You know, like, I feel like there's some people who think like that, where, especially when it's like a criminal getting
you're not wrong, bro. You're not like, I'm letting my kid get away with a crime. I'm letting my kid take more criminals out.
It's like almost like Dexter.
Wild complex conflict of interest or non-conflict. I don't know what to call that, bro. That's crazy.
Is that almost
it's like vigilantism almost.
Yeah, but he didn't want to kill him because he was a criminal. He wanted to kill him because he got stained 80K.
Because of their criminal activity together. I don't know, man. What do we call this in the end? Is this a W or an L for this artist? What's his name?
I would say it's a
Goat Life.
I would say it's a W because he spun back on the warlord.
Mm.
So not only you have a warlord hat, you know what I mean, and he only got 10 years.
10 years,
for it.
yeah.
Pops was able to skate, you know what I mean? So the only L is that they're getting sued for almost $1 million. But I think the police board is gonna take care of that.
Yeah, if you
not even the police board, the Canadian tax-paying citizens.
we'll pay for it.
We got you guys. I think now I know who Goat Life is.
Yeah.
And if someone, posts his song on Reddit or something, I'll be like, oh, isn't this the guy that offed the warlord? So I think it does add lore.
Yeah.
And if you off a warlord, are you now a warlord?
I don't know how that works. That's beyond my gangster
all his
grade.
bodies become your bodies.
that's way beyond my gangster grade right there. But listen, salute to I don't know who to salute. Nobody gets a salute in this, man. It's just debauchery and death. This is what y'all wanted, man.
We
Thanks
love
for
hip
watching.
hop.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.